Hello, every pony Artelisiana here. Link to my DiviniNut in the description below and also for my Patreon if you like to do that. Warning, this video will contain pictures from Google, YouTube and Patreon that is not mine. Please go and give respect to the owners of these copyrights and pictures. And also it's going to contain spoilers from Winter Wrap Up. So if you haven't seen the episode, I'm going to link to it down below. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. So the episode starts when we can see that Twilight can't sleep because it's winter wrap-up day, and I'm also thinking a lot about Christmas when you try to sleep for Christmas morning. It's almost the same thing, and also that she wakes up too early and are checking her list and you know feeling like she's prepared and ready for the day at hand and stuff like that. Christmas is also very chaotic, and sometimes you can feel like you're ready for it, but other times you're not. So, yeah. But then the episode starts where we see that Twilight is trying to get to figure out where she belongs because there's a vest for each team that does specific stuff. There's a Earth team and a Weather team and more teams. I can't right now. Animal team or something, and they split up into these, sections, and then the awesome song starts that's called the Winter Wrap Up. If you don't know it already, it's in the episode, and I will not sing it here because I already sung Winter is Coming, a parody of Winter Wrap Up, so yeah. But I do really love this song. It reminds me so much of winter and Christmas and everything, and it makes me happy even though it's been like 8 times I have seen this episode or something like that. It still makes me happy and joyful, and I do feel for Twilight. I know how hard it is to try to find your place among, the system, or how to say that, where everybody else wants you to be. And she also mentions that she is used to, magic where she comes from. So her using magic this time is like forbidden because Ponyville was built by Earth ponies. So if there is something that is made from the Earth ponies she used magic on, it will go horribly wrong. And we also see that later in the episode. But first she tries to help Rarity making nests for the birds. Nest for the birds, and that doesn't go very well. Although she is organized, we see that she laid the stuff out. She may not be as, patient with the stuff as Rarity is, and I could actually see myself maybe building the nest. It depends on what it was. So, yeah. But then she goes and tries to help Pinkie Pie. And actually, I was like, first, why they needed to cut out the eyes and stuff like that. But Pinkie Pie explains it very nicely, and I also think that I could be very good at skating. I'm actually a good skater in the winter time. It also came to me natural when I was smaller. Maybe I should, practice a little bit, but I do feel like I could skate. But break the ice, I'm not sure I could do that. But that doesn't go very well, and there's a nice throwback to Bambi in this scene, and I do really enjoy it. And then we come to her waking the critters up. And also, sorry, the very first one she asked to help is Rainbow Dash, but of course she can't help her because she doesn't have wings. But then she goes to Fluttershy and tries to help with waking up the animals. And I must say It's not because I want to be evil or anything, but I think it's hilarious, especially with the snakes. I do think it's a little bit too much with the bees and the skunks and stuff like that. But sometimes a job that seems nice can be, very hard, and you can be like taking more in that than you can handle, or how to say that. And we also get that lesson later on in other episodes. I do think that Spike should have held his tongue here, or how to say that, because he actually tells Twilight to cheat, and she listens sadly to him, and that means that she does something in front of Applejack that is not good, and she also Applejack confronts her about it and tells her that's not okay. And I must admit here, if I couldn't help, with my physical strength, with rounding up and stuff like that, I wouldn't have, well, I would have tried, yes, like Twilight, but I wouldn't have, cheated with the magic. But that's just me. I would have told Spike, no matter what, I'm not going to do it. And yeah, that's just it. But then we see them talk after, a while, and um Twilight actually figures out what she is supposed to do, because spring is coming late and they're not organized enough, and that is something, Twilight could actually help with. And we see all of the ponies getting along, and everything is going out fine. Even Spike makes a effort to help here, and that's also why I don't think it's necessary to put him on the ice. But he's sleeping there, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe you could have waking him up so he didn't get a cold from it. I don't think that is actually funny. But we see that Twilight gets the organizing West, and the others thinks that that's fine. And in future episodes, I do think that spring will come to time, in time. Sorry for that. And I also like this episode very much because it doesn't have specific moral at the end. I don't think that Twilight writes to Celestia, or wait, she talks with Spike and writes something, but I do believe that the episode is trying to show, there's different kinds of jobs and different stuff to do. And even though that you're not good at something, you maybe be better at something else. You just need to explore the different kind of jobs that is. And I really do like this. And even though you think that you it comes to you naturally, or it's something you're born with the magic, it's not always a good thing to do like that. And sometimes you really need to look deep to find out what you want to do and need to do in your lifetime. I do really think this episode hits at home, because even though that I'm a multimedia designer, I'm still, working at a place where they pack stuff, and just to make ends meet. So sometimes the job, can be hard, but other times it's just you just need to do it because, yeah, you need the money, you need stuff like that. They don't need that per se in My Little Pony universe. So yeah, um, I don't know what to say. I wish, I really wish that we could have it like in the My Little Pony universe with this, because then I could just draw and get what I wanted from that. But sad to say that I have to do other things also, but yeah, that's also fine with me. I can handle doing both stuff, and yeah, I do really hope that you guys think a lot about what you want to do, and even though that it sucks to have a not good job or something that you maybe don't want to do, just go and do it because you never know what is going to happen in the future, and maybe you can use it. So yeah, that's actually all. Do remember to take care of yourself and your loved ones. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner, and do remember to have a great day. And yeah, I will be off. Yeah, that's actually all. Okay, yeah, bye.